Abandon all hope, ye who listen. It's the Nether Region Podcast. He makes 6 figures a year. Action figures. Wait, I got him. Here's failed comedian Ian Hamilton.
See, that's it's not a good roast because I'm not good at making anything artistic with my hands. I can't draw. Yeah. I can't sculpt.
Right.
I certainly can't design.
No.
I took an architecture class in 7th grade where we had to design a house and then cut it like out of foam and like.
Is that what they told you? Is that what they told you? They were like, just let him go fucking play with paints and wood and stuff.
Well,
tell him it's an architecture class.
Sharp knives.
Exacto blades.
Exacto blades.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it should have been a bloodbath, but it wasn't.
Right.
You know, I mean, there should have been a really hefty lawsuit that my parents could have put on the school for that, but there wasn't.
This is a play on how you also fail at making money.
So, plenty of people fail at making money. It's not so bad.
Maybe not today's guest, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
You are getting ahead of yourself. I haven't even said anyway yet. Anyway, I'm your co-host, failed comedian Ian Hamilton, and I'm deadened in hell. With me here is my devilish tormentor, Art Brimstone.
Hey. How's it going?
Who forces me to relive my failed comedy dreams on Earth by podcasting and interviewing the living and the dead about their personal hells, as well as perform the worst torture of all time. Improv, Satan Dam, comedy.
You know, Ian, I don't always have to be a chipper little cherry tree for you to climb up, you little squirrel.
Have I finally chopped down
sometimes I could come in.
thrill that you get from doing this to
Sometimes
me?
I could come in with just half the energy I got. You know, it's, hey, how's it going? Great. Yeah, talking to nobody. Doing this torture thing. You know?
You chose to do it. You could stop any time. You could be nice to me.
No. I get in big trouble if I was nice to you.
Really?
Yeah.
You get in big trouble if you didn't confirm that all my dead grandparents were watching down from heaven while I masturbated, just as I feared. You would get in trouble if you didn't do that to me this week.
Yeah, I would.
Really?
I would, yeah. And the ways I did that were very creative. I gave you like one of those old school little fortune tellers, and every single result was your grandparents are watching you jerk off.
Yeah. And then like you had testimonials that they sent down from heaven.
He grips his dick weird. He uses an underhand, more pencil-like grip.
Right. And then most of the notes really were like, that's not a Hamilton dick. That's some creepy twig thing. That's not a Hamilton dick. That's some creepy twig thing. Like they all said
supposed
that.
to look like a potatoes.
No, no, all my ancestors have big, hefty dicks.
Big old hogs.
Yeah.
Big honking hogs.
I come from a lineage and they're disappointed. That's what they said in the testimonials. They're disappointed
Yeah.
in how things turned out for me. But they actually were not offended by the masturbating. They understood.
That they got.
That's what people do, frankly.
They're like, hey, that was on our family crest when we came over from the old country.
Yeah, it was the gripping hand with the wind.
Right.
And the eggplant
The hairy palm.
emoji.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The hairy palm coming out of the...
That's actually when they got to Ellis Island, they were like, we're the hairy palms, but they're like, Hamiltons? That's actually how it happened. That's how you got your family name.
I'm imagining like the palm of one of the monkeys from like Planet of the Apes.
There wasn't enough monkey jerking off in those movies. I think that's why they failed.
That's right. It's like they never went to the zoo and watched the monkeys.
Yeah.
You go there for 10 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. I'll talk to Mark Wahlberg about it.
I also have a guess for what your real name is.
Oh, yeah. Let me hear it.
I think it's Trigger Mortis. For no reason other than it was a pun I enjoyed.
Yeah, no. That would be cool. Maybe if I was like an action star, I'd be Trigger Mortis.
Yeah.
You know?
Jean-Claude Van
Damme and Art Brimstone in Trigger Mortis.
There we go. Yeah, it's a movie. It's not a name. It's a movie. Right.
Yeah, that's like in the trailer. they use the sound to like cut between each of the scenes.
Right.
That'd be sick. I gotta talk to Jean-Claude Van Damme
It's
about that.
both of your dead bodies seeking revenge on the people that killed you. Trigger mortis. Trigger mortis.
Give it a little bit more.
Trigger mortis. I'm Kelsey Grammer. See Jean-Claude Van Damme and Art Brimstone in Trigger mortis.
He could play like our CIA director in the movie. Like, we're obviously like cool rogue CIA agents.
Gentlemen, have I got a mission for you?
Niles.
Niles, you jackass. And then I think how I died is that I uploaded my brain into a mainframe in an attempt to be the singularity. But then they realized, the scientists that helped me do this, that the fusion of man, the internet, and AI was way too annoying and Twitter AI level racist. So they had to unplug me.
Yeah. No, Is
that how I died?
You are akin to Twitter's Grok, with your level of racist tirades.
Is that what it was? Grok?
Yeah, that's what they named
I couldn't remember the name.
Yeah. It's not very original or clever. It's
No.
very stupid.
I mean, it sounds like something Elon Musk would do.
In no way are you the next evolution of humanity. In fact, you're probably a pre-evolution. You're like the Tonga child.
I'm the bridge.
You're like Lucy.
I'm the bridge
you
to
are
our
not a
analog
bridge.
future.
You are before Homo sapiens. You're like in between the ape. You like a monkey a monkey fucked a pig, which is a theory of how you humans. Because I remember from my humanity studies.
Really?
Yeah, I remember this in this one alone. It was like some people say like a monkey fucked a pig, and then that's how you get humans because our DNA is your DNA is very close to pig DNA, and I think you're probably the monkey that fucked a pig.
You know what? One day on this podcast, we're going to talk about how squids are geniuses, okay? Just remind me of that.
But today is not that day.
But not today.
Today is not that day, Ian.
Not on this cast.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Not on this cast.
Ian, I don't know if we are going to win. Did we get through everything?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I don't think we're going to be winning any awards today, but we'll see. I hope so.
For this award level of podcasting that I'm doing, frankly, the only positive thing that comes out of this podcast that nobody listens to is I am getting better and better. I am sharpening my blade for when I emerge victorious from hell. I guess your name. I guess the way I die.
Oh, really?
And I get to podcast from heaven or wherever I go after this.
Yeah.
I am sharpening my blade.
Yeah, you're about as sharp as some safety scissors for sure, I'd say. I don't know. We'll see what today's guest has to say about it. They are the trophy shop owner here in hell. Is
that like a trophy wife? They're the trophy shop owner.
Don't say that.
Kind of said it that way.
They don't want to bring up their relationship. They've had some. This is a sore subject for today's guest.
Really?
Yes. I don't know if they were prepared to do that, but we're going to talk about it. Please welcome Lundbin Gorse.
Hey guys. Hey, thanks for having me, you guys.
Lundman?
Lundbin. London.
Okay, you said it once with 2 syllables and once with 3.
And you can do it any way you want.
Lundman.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lundbin
nice to
owns
meet you.
a trophy shop here in hell, and I happened to be walking past it, doing my little jaunt, as I do. You know,
I saw you through the twins out.
Yeah.
Saw you through the twins out, and I called you right in because I was helping somebody when I saw him. I was helping somebody with some participation trophies. A lot of people don't like participation trophies. It's I love them.
Really? Well,
there's so many of them.
Yeah.
That's I mean, from my perspective,
a lot of aggro men on Earth are like, there's no participation trophies here. So like, you're not like aggro man then.
I would not say that. I would say that I am in a position to benefit from a plethora of participation trophies. Do you see what I'm saying? There's only one gold, right? I don't make much money off golds.
Yeah, you're just gonna sell one.
You're just gonna sell one.
That's actually
participation
brilliant.
trophies go to the entire team.
Yeah.
So if you're a trophy owner, you're a trophy shop owner not doing participation trophies, I think you should get out of the game.
You're going out of business.
You're an idiot.
Especially a brick and mortar store, like a literal brick and mortar store.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, that's what it's made of. Yes.
Yeah. Mortar. Yeah.
And 2, you can do trophy out of that. Mortar.
You can make a trophy out of mortar.
You can do a trophy out of mortar. You could do a trophy out of bones.
You could do.
You can do a trophy out of bones.
Sure. I mean, the little.
You can't do trophy out of bones.
Yeah.
If you're not making a trophy with the little golfer, the little bowler on top, if you don't make one out of bones, then what are you doing? Get out of the game.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and because if I'm not sure how smart you guys are. I know Ian's.
He's not intelligent at all. I'm quite
I don't
intelligent.
know about that.
The belting point of gold is very low, right? So down here, hard to do, hard to get a gold trophy, right? So we gotta think outside the box. We gotta think of something more valuable than gold, right? And what could that be?
Memories.
Memories is a great one.
One time Ian tried to create his own film award show, and he submitted his own short film, and he still lost.
Really?
And I was the judge.
Really?
I gotta say, it just didn't hold any water.
Did I bake those awards? What was the dame?
The dame?
Yeah. What was the day of the awards show?
The day of the awards show. Well, it wasn't
the
really.
Doritos Locos Tacos Critics' Choice Award.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Did you do that trophy?
I did. No, that's what I was saying. Wow. I did do that trophy because I remember it was triangular, and we made it out of, wait for it, dried blood.
Oh, that's what the dust was.
You can put blood in an air fryer like a chip, and you can dehydrate it like a chip.
Wow, I never thought about that.
That's what the blood was. So
That's
I shouldn't.
what the top was.
I should not have been licking my fingers after touching the trophies.
You can do whatever you want, man. Totally.
No, but I should not have. I'm allergic.
Did you get sick afterwards?
Yeah, I think I might be allergic to blood because I was bleeding out both ends after that.
Oh, well, sounds like it's. And what I would tell you is, check your allergies before you lick things. Right?
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
I wasn't allergic to things on Earth, so I guess I'm just not used to it. Down here, you just weird things happen to your body and your mind down here.
Interesting.
Like up on Earth, I was a fantastic pitcher. I could really sling the rock.
Really?
Yeah, I could slide it.
Do baseball players typically call the ball the rock, or is that a separate sport potentially?
Well, they didn't let me play baseball because I had emotional problems, quote unquote. So I would have to throw a lot of rocks at the kids that said I had emotional problems and told on their parents at me. And I could really sling it, curve it, slide it.
I think they might have called you
four-seam fastball it right into their
I don't
skull.
think you. I think you. The only Siebes you did was making your little uniforms. You probably put your own fucking nickname on the back. But I think they called you the pitcher because you held so many drinks. You just drank all the drinks.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would take everybody's full Gatorade water cooler, and I'd dump it on myself.
Oh, that's a winning thing to do.
As a celebration.
I've seen that. I've seen that tons of times. Yeah. What I would say, however, is that it sounds like you were maybe not on the team.
What?
Is that an accurate thing?
No. The goal of the game is to get everyone to clear the field so you can play by yourself.
And
boy.
And then you win because you're alone.
I don't know if you're getting any. I don't even would give you a fucking I'd give you a trophy. I mean, Lundbin just back me up.
Lundbin? Is that the name?
I've got certificates on my always on my personal. I've got certificates if you want me to write something down real fast. It's not a trophy.
Okay.
First for Ian.
It's important to know it's not a trophy.
Right.
Very, very it's lesser than a trophy.
It's not a trophy. A certificate is less than a trophy. That's why they give them out in improv schools.
It's so much less that I'll write anything on this thing. I don't care. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
My grocery list.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to need eggs.
Okay.
And I'm going to need...
Sorry, and is this who's winning it? Is the eggs or...
No, this is just my grocery list.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
see,
need
you've
bananas.
made the error, Lundbin, of saying he'll write down anything, so he really will say anything.
Yeah, because I've kind of got a bad lib style, as you can see here. It's kind of like this, blank has been awarded blank because of blank, and what I'm going to write in is just a bunch of downs, it sounds like.
So eggs have been awarded what?
Right, eggs award what?
Yeah, adjective is going to be I need a new water bottle. Okay,
so all right, that's not only that was so many words. ID to do water bottle. I mean, what are we doing here?
I don't actually know what we're doing here anymore.
fellas, I wanted to tell you.
Yeah,
that
Tell
you
me
wanna
about
talk
yourself.
I wanted to tell you that there's really exciting things happening with my business.
Yeah.
Really?
Really
You're
cool
all
stuff.
smiles.
Yeah, I am. I've been kind of contracted into what I think is going to be a lot of consistent business going forward. I've been asked to give out this year's DBID Awards.
The Demon
The
Awards?
DBID Awards, yeah.
Oh, that is the
So-
Whoa.
premier
Okay, so
award show down here in hell.
I'll catch anybody up if they're not aware. The
Whoa.
DBID Awards.
The premier
Yeah.
award show.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And the big guy, the big man Satan, old Lucy, puts this on every year. And I'll tell you
Old
something. He gives out the biggest, nicest pieces, and he left up to me. He left it up to me to figure out.
Who do you know that you got this gig?
My reputation is great. My reputation around town's great.
He's the trophy shop owner in hell. There's only one.
Have you ever been disappointed by a trophy? I know you've never bought from B. I know.
I doubt you've never been awarded one.
But I know you've bought a trophy, you're sad ass. Have you ever been disappointed by a trophy you've bought in yes or no?
Well, I've never been disappointed by a trophy I stole
Okay.
from people that were successful.
Great. Now that you've answered a different question, can you answer back question?
I guess yes, I have been.
Okay. That,
Wow,
well,
you got Ian to answer a yes or no
because
question.
you only
Shit.
you only let me buy last place trophies here.
That's true.
I don't even
won't let
get
him.
participation trophies.
Yeah, he can only have last place.
You get yeah, that's your guys' section in my shop. That's your section.
right.
True.
But
You can't go past the beaded curtain to the good stuff. Get out of here. You're not a demon.
I see.
The Demon Awards. Wow. I mean, do you have any like insider information? Like maybe there's like I don't know, a little sticker double.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Dude, you're freaking. I love this guy.
Yes.
Okay, so I was
my God.
just saying that the junior award this year
Junior
is.
award.
I'm not going to say his name, of course, but I will say his accolades. He bullied a kid out of school. Just bullied him right out. He had to change schools.
Wow.
Right? I mean, that's crazy. That's so.
But that's also like a threshold where if you're a bully and you can't get your victim to change schools, then you're not even going to be, you can't even hope to be nominated.
Well, exactly.
Right.
This is just the first. This is his first
Right.
step. Makes his mom cry once a week. Once a week. Making a demon woman cry is hard.
That's true.
He does it.
Because their pain is pleasure.
Exactly.
Tough competition.
Tough competition. Third thing, that's sex too early.
Like 7 a.m.
It's like too early for his, just to,
6 a.m.
Yeah,
Man.
no, for his. It's just too early. He's got to grow up first.
Sure.
You got to grow up first.
Sure. It's like my grandparents being like, why is that his dick so small? He masturbates. Like it's just surely he must be young, and I'm like, no, I'm 33. Is it like that?
Sorry, I was blacked out while you're talking there.
I think I blacked out while I was talking too.
My God, man. So there's those are the junior awards, huh? So
Yeah, that was the best demon in the junior division this year.
Wow. Yeah, and to be a good bully, you got to really bring it. You got to really make people cry, but not just cry. You got to make them able, like, do something so bad that they're thinking about it for years afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And when somebody even comes near you, you wince.
And you can't go too far because you do one thing too much, suddenly you're bumped into the next bracket, right?
Right.
You kill somebody, you can't win
Yeah.
a junior
you're
award.
no longer a bully. You're now a
You're
murderer.
a school shooter.
Exactly. And now you're into a different bracket of award, a larger and tougher bracket, if I'm being honest.
That's true.
You want to stay junior as long as you can.
Yeah. Is there, I mean, maybe, I don't know, is there any, like, insider info on, like, maybe, like, devil tormentors who host a podcast? It's like, there's, like, an award there. I would love to win a big old trophy. From the scene.
I remember the list I was given. Let me see. And
Okay.
let me reach in my bag here for a
Lundbin
second.
pulling out
I've been
his
looking at a
Big
few
bag of trophies. Huge bag of
I'm
trophies.
going to put a couple of these on the table. Just
Whoa, look at
Oh,
that one.
Gosh,
Sorry.
wow, I could never win these.
These are these massive, like, bowling league level trophies that you put in a big ass cabinet.
Oh, look, that one's like a keg. You drink out of it.
Oh,
Two,
God,
3 tiers.
did you touch that one?
No, but I could touch it with my fingers.
No, you're so sorry.
Look,
Sorry.
if you tell me no, I'm gonna do it. It's like a disease I have.
I'm gonna have to throw these away afterwards. It's fine. It's fine.
I didn't touch it yet.
No, but you're going to.
In like 20 minutes, yeah.
You'll probably touch it.
See, these are
As
these.
soon as you're not looking.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Whoa.
That is going to be awarded to the best performer / torturer of the year. I think that's the category you might be talking about.
Tormentor, but
Look at that trophy.
oh my gosh.
You might notice that it is a microphone attached to a daff, attached to a phallic piece of parchment.
God,
That is the
it's
most-
chrome too.
It is. It
It's
is.
so shiny and chrome.
Yeah. I melted down those hubcap.
And that's what you get excited about, the chrome, not the phallic piece of paper.
Oh yeah. Well, you see a lot of phallic objects down here in hell, but man, look at that
That's true.
chrome.
Yeah. That's where we're gonna rat the winner. And
Ooh-wee.
Oh, and what's the melting point of chrome? Is it much higher?
666.
Fahrenheit?
No, Kelvin.
Oh,
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
sorry. That's my American bias, clearly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow. Man, I'd love to win that trophy, Lundbin.
And
Wow.
if I got no
So
no
chrome.
say. I'm sure as heck not a judge.
What do you think
right?
art could do to really, to
mean-
get into that category, to even be nominated? How do we tip the scales a little bit?
I mean,
to
I'm
help them
probably
out
already
here?
nominated. I probably already have it in the
Nominate. You're like low tier down here. You're low. Look at you got me, and as far as I know, you haven't inflated my soul at all. You're failing me, and you're failing
Pick up
yourself.
the trophy and just keep it. Oh yeah, that's nice sharp chrome.
Technically, it touched me though. Technically, I touched it.
I know chrome looks clean, but it is dirty metal. So make
yeah.
sure you get that checked out.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
rib-
you might have
that
tinnitus.
rib is gonna get
It-
infected.
The coating on that is horribly carcinogenic.
What? Yeah. What do you think I could do? I mean, I probably already have it in the bag. I probably am already nominated.
I
so,
would
like,
say you're a good shoo-in. I would say, first of all, unfortunately, they're gonna come to you, Ian, and they're gonna be asking for references. How have you been tormented? How effectively?
Oh.
So your opinions will maybe.
Oh, I'm
have
gonna
a small before you even cross that damn D over the other D. You better just remember a small, insignificant potentially.
Here's what they don't understand. If they're going to ask me questions, I'm going to take up their time with answers. Okay. I'm going to tell them what I think. All right.
Wow, Ian getting crossing his legs in a way that I don't know if he can uncross them.
Oh, why would I uncross them? Because this is my power position. Okay.
Would you be proud if your tormentor won something, or would you want to keep him from that?
Well, I'd be conflicted, right? It's like I like to be on a winning team because I've never been anywhere near a winning team, let alone a team. But also it means he's probably, let's face it, putting me through hell.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
And so it wouldn't feel very good, but maybe, getting to the top of the mountain is hard, but then when you're there, maybe it's worth it. I don't know.
If you're already here, why not win?
Right. It's like, look, just because I'm dead doesn't mean I shouldn't be open to new experiences and growth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, maybe the more he torments me, the more he whips me, the more I get turned on by what he's doing.
Whoa, what?
I don't know. I'm not there yet, but I could be. Right? I'm just saying, sometimes you don't want to do stuff because it seems difficult, right? But then you do it, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm a better person for having done it. And now I know more about my sexuality.
Ian,
Kink-wise.
you're sorry. That is going to bore the shit out of the judges, and I cannot wait for you to just rattle on about that shit with them. That's awesome.
I can't tell if that's going to hurt him or help him.
And as long as it's honest, won't batter.
Won't batter.
Won't batter.
So Lundbin, I mean, besides giving showing me this incredible trophy, is there any what other sort of trophy business have you kind of? I mean, we kind of talked about it up top. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about your relationships, your past relationships that Ian brought up.
Wow,
Lundbin getting a little uncomfortable, also crossing
his
legs.
knees.
I'm crossing my knees as well.
But not in a power position way, in a defensive way. It's emotionally.
You do have
Okay.
like multiple arms.
Yeah.
Much like a spider or something like that. You've got like 6, 7 arms that you use to craft little trophies and make.
I'm a dwarker at heart. I'm a little guy, but the arms are kind of making up for myself in stature.
Yeah.
I will say.
And as you take a defensive position and cross your legs, 4 of those arms are flexing and creating fists and generally acting threatening towards me.
Yeah. And that's intentional. I want you to know.
Now, can you spin web from your very large thorax?
No, actually, funny enough, no. Okay, so
That is funny.
I used to be able to, right? And then I was baking like trophies. I was sticking them together with shit like that, and it was working great. Here's the thing, though: you only have so much. You don't bake 4 down here.
Even in an eternity, you don't make any more?
For as far as I know, I used it all up way too soon. Jack.
Wow.
Way too soon. And I've been using it for storage mostly. So there is now, which is great. It's not a bunch of sticky stuff in there. I got,
Hey,
bags.
don't-
You have like a frunk.
Yeah.
Frunk?
Yeah. Front trunk. He's got a.
And-
You got a thrunk.
Here, let me.
A thorax trunk.
Let me reach on it up in here. Let me
wow.
Reaching
I'm
up
gonna
into
use
his
2
thorax.
hands to open it up and then 2 more hands to reach inside. Hold on, let me.
Oh God.
This is,
It's a sash. It's something else too that again is lesser than a trophy, but if you want it, Ian, you're welcome to it because again, I don't care about
I don't need a sash.
I think you need a sash.
I don't think I need
it.
a
Dose
sash.
sash and
Nah.
dose certificate for you.
I think he needs a
Interesting.
sash. I think you need a sash.
Oh, wait, is it a winner's sash?
No, it's
No, it's a wiener snash. Sash. Yeah, why don't you put on the wiener sash?
Put on the wiener stash.
Do
Put
I?
on the wiener sash.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, Ian crying tears. Delicious.
Oh God, I could barely go over his neck.
Oh, it's too small for my pumpkin body.
I'll just leave it there. It looks good.
It's like a choker.
Yeah.
Only loose, so it's not fashionable at all.
I've got a tiara somewhere too. I like to have all the awards on me because again, it's just kind of free giving. People really need pick me up sometimes. you know?
Yeah.
Oh, like pick me ups, like whenever your relationship ended.
Okay, so if we want to do that, we can do that.
Oh, we've got time.
I have been on the lookout for a bait for a while, and sometimes I use my trophy shop as a singles bingle, right? Singles bingle. That's fine. That's an okay thing.
Singles bingle. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
I
about.
imagined you all are picking this up because you've heard that these singles bingles get a little crazy sometimes,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
And sometimes nobody's having any fun, and sometimes it's really, really violent. Is that what you're referring to? How every time I try to get a date, I end up punching someone's lats out?
They're lats?
I wish I had more lips than hands, but I do not. I don't.
Yeah, you only got one pair of lips. Yeah, you do have all these dangly arms and like your thrunk, and I'm sure that like sometimes you probably don't even mean it, but you like spin around carelessly
Exactly
and
right.
smack somebody in the face,
I can,
and that just sets the whole thing ablaze.
2 hands holding, 2 hands kissing, 2 hands caressing. I mean, there's still like 3 or 4 out here just
Right.
looking to hit something, right?
But you'd rather have 2 lips locking, 2 lips caressing, 2 lips sucking,
2 lips like 2 lips singing. Yes.
2 lips singing.
Yes, lip because man. Yes.
Yeah. We should have 8 lips.
Agent, let me get you your certificate for understanding. Let me write you this down right here. That was awesome.
Think about if I had
Oh,
8
wow.
lips. I
That's-
could do Niles, I could do
Yeah.
Frasier, I could do Daphne, and I could do Eddie all at the same time.
If what now?
If I had 8 lips.
It's just 8 lips.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I think another thing we could agree is we'll be right back with more Nether Region Pod right after this.
Oh, fun.
Hey, welcome back to the Nether Region Podcast. I like to have 2 running at the same time, Ian. I got multiple clocks going. Don't put your little fucking hands out at me. Go back to drinking your dumb keg. Ian's trying to induce hiccups on himself and get a plaque from Lundbin
Oh.
for drinking this keg. Oh, Ian's barfing.
God.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is by far the most blood I've ever thrown up.
Jeez.
That is by far the. I didn't realize the keg trophy was filled with blood.
And, well, it's now it's just a keg cup. You understand? You touched it. It's your failure touched it, and now it's a cup.
My failure.
I told you not to touch my trophies, right?
I didn't-
Did I not say that?
I didn't. You
did say
did,
that.
but then it's like I can't help it. And then I thought I would like to have some water, some beer. I haven't had any since I've been down here.
And that's fine, and you can keep that cup now because it's worthless. But I didn't say that because I'm some particular ass hat. I said that because when you touch a demon trophy, it becomes a failure trophy.
Yeah, you get your stinky failure ilk all over it.
I didn't realize that my wretch was so powerful.
You're like
that
the
I-
shitest touch. It's shitty.
I'm the to quote Inside Llewyn Davis, the King Midas of shit.
Jess, you're powerful in the way that the smell of shit is powerful.
You
like,
pompous
sure.
fucking piece of shit. To quote Lewin Davis.
Inside Llewyn Davis,
Inside Lewin Davis.
a Coen Brothers film.
Yeah, you famously got a background extra role on a Coen Brothers film, and then you pulled Joel aside, gave him notes on the dialogue.
Well, I just thought it was too tight, too succinct.
Did you know this, Lundbin?
I had no idea.
He tried to turn Joel against Ethan.
Yeah.
He was like, "Listen, that your brother. You're the best brother."
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted them to see how much I cared and how much I knew about film.
And to make sure you loosen up that dialogue. Is that what I was hearing?
Yeah.
You need to put some space in between those lines.
It's just like every word that they use is so exact, and I was like, what about some ums or some habara,
yeah.
you know, or like a
He redlined the whole script and gave
Right.
it back to them.
Right. Yeah. What if I took the script of True West and put a bunch of ums in there? Yeah. What would that look like?
it looked like, hey, what do you think about?
Go ahead. Prove you did True West. Go ahead.
I never did.
Go right
I never
ahead.
did.
Ah.
I dropped out of
no.
theater school
So-
after 3 semesters.
Oh, that's okay.
Ian wouldn't know what to do about a play about two brothers.
No. I did Hamlet, and I was the gravedigger, and yes, I
that's
kissed
fun.
the skull.
Wow. Was it a special skull like Del Close's skull?
It was Del Close's skull, and I stuck my tongue between the teeth.
Wow.
So his ashes currently reside next to a pair of wind-up teeth.
Isn't his skull like at somewhere?
Yeah, it's somewhere.
It's
It's
somewhere.
a bit of a
Good job,
trophy.
Ian.
You sell urns.
I just sell
Those
urns.
are like trophies for dead ones.
Absolutely. A lot of killers and murderers come in to put in their ashes and to be a trophy.
You know what, Ian? I'm gonna make you into ash, and I'm gonna put you in this little urn. Ian, now transforming into ash. We're putting him inside a little urn.
Let me find a good one. Let me find a good one.
Find a good one. Find a good one.
Ooh, yeah.
Dusty.
Ian now allergic to himself.
This was kind of like a kind of prismatic, angular one.
Oh yeah, it looks like the cover from a Pink Floyd album.
Ooh,
Love that.
yeah.
Ow! The corners inside here. It's too angular. Ow!
It really does not balance very well. It's very sharp.
Whoa.
All right, Ian, you hang out there for a little bit. We're gonna play a little game with you, Lundbin. Gorse. Lundbin.
And you could do Mr. Gorse. You can do London. You can do
Mr.
London.
Gorse.
Yeah, again, I'm gonna snap my head for anything I hear.
Wow.
So, go right ahead.
We're gonna make Ian spin the wheel of torture.
All right.
Okay, I'll spin it via.
Ian coughing on the wheel to spin it. There it goes.
There we go.
Round and
Wow.
round it goes. Where it stops, Lundbin.
I did.
All right, feel free to stop it wherever you want.
And yep,
There it is.
Right there. There we
Lundbin
go.
grabbed it with one of his arms. Oh, look at that. The Lake of Fire, Ian.
Ooh, I love that place.
Ooh.
Which one though? There's like hell is like Minnesota, the land of 1,000 lakes of fire.
Land of 1,000 Lakes of Fire. That's true. The Ouch Zarks. All right, we tried.
Yeah, and we succeeded, and here's your trophy.
Wow, I got a trophy for making a dumb pun.
I would have
Yeah.
said my back, Zarks.
Notice me not reaching my bag.
Ooh, Lundbin not reaching into the bag. Ian, as a pile of ash, though, are you going to be able to sing this song?
I think I can. Let me test the resonance in this in this urn real quick.
It is an urn made of resin. That's true.
It's like a weed. It's like a well-used weed bowl in here.
Oh.
Or pipe, as they call it.
I'm gonna shake you up real fast.
Oh.
That should help.
Oh no, I'm gonna puke more blood.
Oh.
It's coming out of the urn.
Puking blood all over the floor.
Oh, that is by far the second most amount of blood I've ever puked.
Ugh, the first one's right there.
Yeah.
That's right. The blood slugs will clean it up.
Yeah, just the blood slugs.
The blood slugs.
Thank God for them. They're like our maids.
They've got awards too, Joe.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd love to go to the Blood Slug Awards.
I'm sure you could imagine.
Who's hosting?
It's
Billy
just
Crystal?
boast. It's just boast blood. What award? Boast blood.
Most blood eaten.
Boast blood eaten. Billy Crystal hosting? You better believe it.
Yeah. All
You
right.
better believe it.
He always does a good job.
He does.
Better than that Ricky Gervais. I don't like when he pokes fun at the other blood slugs. Those blood slugs work hard.
We're all here to celebrate. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You don't need to turn the ire back on them and talk about how ironic it is and poke fun at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Who hosts the ESPYs?
I don't know, but they should really bring James Franco back to host the Oscars,
Wow.
don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one.
We can agree with that, yes.
We can agree on that. So, finally.
All right, Ian, let's get to your song.
In Lake Superior, the water is bone cold. As soon as you jump in, you have to swim out. But in the lake of fire, it burns my $20 Yeezys, singes my Supreme bag, torches my Canada Goose jacket.
Oh, no.
My street cred is so bad there, it burns my riz off in the lake of fire. No one can be skibbity at all.
Oh, okay, so this was like a Gen Z twist?
Wow, that was something. I was waiting for, yeah.
Yeezys and Skibbity.
Jeezies. I was waiting for a Carhartt shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Carhartt felt more millennial to me.
Yeah.
Millennial
It's
Brooklyn.
workwear.
And you're,
Yeah.
It's workwear.
you're up to date on fashion trends.
Well, I did work in an eBay store before I died, and I was selling a lot of clothes.
Inside an eBay store. How does that...
Fair enough.
No, you work online, and then
Okay.
basically all the shit you're selling just piles up around you, and your home becomes an eBay store.
Right.
Yeah.
You should have gotten a brick and mortar like B. It's super cool. You get to have a little keychain.
Well, I wasn't really making enough on eBay at the time to get a brick and mortar. Yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
I haven't...
But it's okay. I died. I didn't have to solve that problem.
Oh,
So
right.
on top of the mountainous pile of debt that I accrued while alive, my family also has to, sort through the gigantic pile of eBay shit that I bought for nothing and was trying to sling. I was marking it up 20,000%, I mean,
Wow.
I'm like, who wants a used chewed up pencil, not finely sharpened for $20?
Yeah. Baby shoes gently worn.
By me.
Can I be honest
By
with you?
Ian,
As an
go ahead.
adult.
That was beautiful, and here's an award for that.
Oh, I just wanted another award.
That was a wonderfully sad story.
Oh, look at their little baby shoes.
Oh, yeah, they're like
the
the
Lindbergh
Browns,
baby shoes.
the bronze little booties. The Lindbergh baby shoes.
Oh, the Lindbergh baby shoes.
Yep.
I know nothing about that.
That's right, you don't.
I know nothing about the kidnapping of the Lindbergh baby. And
All
I
right.
will never admit to
We
knowing
got to get through
anything
this
about
one.
it.
We're gonna get through it real quick. We're short on time here. Lundbin's got to get back to the store. Who knows who could have broken?
What are you talking about? Where you have infinite time?
No, because our guest does not have infinite time.
My store opens every day, right?
right.
People
Right.
need my shit.
All right, Lake of Fire. We got to cast one of these things into the Lake of Fire. Will be gone forever from the earthly realms. The smell of freshly cut grass, a heartfelt compliment, or a cup of hot chocolate by the fireplace.
Oh, God.
Compliment. What was the middle one?
A heartfelt compliment. Something
What was
I know
the first one then?
Something you've never experienced. The smell of freshly cut grass.
Okay.
Freshly cut grass.
Or a cup of hot chocolate by the fireplace.
Hot chocolate by the fireplace, or a heartfelt compliment.
Well, hot chocolate by the fireplace is kind of already near a fire, so just for...
You'd never have hot chocolate ever again, Ian.
Well, I'm just saying path of least resistance.
You already don't get heartfelt compliments. You get compliments, but you get only left-handed or fake ones.
But I can still hope to get one someday.
I think, it's kind of like keeping yourself open to win the lottery. It's like,
Yeah.
sure, but
Hey,
That's a delusion of grandeur, I think, for you.
hey, but if I win 1 out of 100 and I get $5 out of it, it brings me back. Brings me back every time.
that's true. Your ego does need that boost, I bet.
Well, it's that dopamine hit, really. You know, some people are like, go on Instagram, you'll get the same thing. And I'm like, no, I got to buy that lotto ticket.
I think I would be concerned that if I were to swear out hot chocolate, I cast the hot chocolate into the lake of fire. I'm also casting out warm chocolate into lukewarm chocolate, and even more
Lundbin,
than
do you like to relax with a cup of hot chocolate by the fireplace?
I love it, Jess.
And it sounds like you'd be casting out the Christmas spirit too, doesn't it?
It's kind of true. It's kind of true.
We don't celebrate that down here, Ian.
No, well, I know, but some people would strive to at some point.
Yeah, you humans. So you'd be getting rid of either a heartfelt compliment or freshly cut grass, Lundbin.
And from there, that's when things get tricky. And here's what you sickos want, all right? Freshly cut grass was one of the scents that my ex-wife used to wear a lot.
Whoa!
We're peeling back the layers.
The layers of Lundbin.
She'd wear it a lot because it's exotic for down here.
Yeah, we don't really have a lot of grass.
And so it's really, really something. I really took to it and took to her. What happened, you might ask? Huh?
Yeah.
You might ask?
We are asking it.
What happened to my trophy wife?
I mean, sounds like you're asking it now.
Ja?
I think you
Your
have to
trophy
talk
wife.
about it.
Yeah, what happened to your
go ahead.
trophy wife?
Go ahead and ask then.
Did you turn her into a trophy?
Dope.
Ah.
So, what did you do?
Me and my wife had an argument one day about whether I should bake a certain kind of award.
Bake.
And I decided that I would bake it because I am a trophy baker at heart. She had very
So this is like
Strong
an edible
feelings.
edible arrangement.
what's this now?
This is an edible arrangement because
I'm
you're
not following.
baking it?
What's that now?
Huh. Never mind.
So I baked this award, and she is furious with me because she did not want me to do so. She felt it was, how did she put it? Repugnant.
Whoa, that's how she put it?
Repugnant. Yeah.
What the lexicon on her? Huh?
Right.
Oh, and that's strange to you, a woman that has words at her disposal? Easily?
Human women.
Yeah.
I'm a little stinker.
That's
you
true.
can't get me with that one.
And I put to work in front of love.
Whoa.
Yeah. I bade the awards, and I'm ashamed to say that if I were to go back in time, I probably would have just not done it and still kept my job. It wasn't like a huge contract or anything. I just feel like I should take all the contracts I get because I like to work it.
Oh. Choosing work over love.
What was the award, you might ask? Best pedophile.
And you just
And I
had
just
to make
I
it.
just bait it. I
had to
know,
make
right? They asked me to bake it. I'm like, sure, everyone's got to be good at something, but damn.
Did it go to someone that was on Habbo Hotel?
I didn't even go to the show.
You didn't even go?
I didn't go to the show.
I bet
I was
they were
about it.
active on Habbo Hotel.
It's a different part of hell that we don't often. I mean, you don't run across that bridge into that part of hell. It's fucking weird over there.
You don't. And that was. It seemed exotic. We don't want to go there that often. But I
Right.
think
It was a
she
new
is-
experience.
It was
for
a new
you.
experience, exactly.
Right.
And I think she is ultimately correct. Baby, I should have passed. And if she's listening to this, baby, if you wanted to come out of the shop later,
Maybe if she wants to come out of the shop.
Yeah, maybe if she wants to come back down to the shop.
What aren't you getting about this?
I don't know. It's just tough for me. The accent is tough for me.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I wouldn't throw freshly cut grass into the lake of fire because actually cutting the grass was my favorite chore growing up. Yeah.
It's your favorite torture.
I mean, it's the easiest one for you to do. It's hard to fuck up.
It's hard to fuck it up. And also it's a lot of geometry, a lot of straight lines, creating shapes. And then the worst part though was that my dog would shit on the lawn all winter. And then like the first thaw, I'd have to go out and pick up all the shit from the winter.
You'd sneak a little taste.
Wouldn't sneak a little anything.
Sneak a little taste.
Come on.
Sorry. Still dusty.
All right, what would you cast into the lake of fire here?
What's
Ian,
the middle-
quickly? Heartfelt compliment.
No, fuck, no. I meant the hot chocolate.
Okay, hot chocolate. I'll give it to you.
Because I'm still holding out on that heartfelt compliment.
All right. Lundbin, freshly cut grass, heartfelt compliment, cup of hot chocolate.
I'm tossing out the compliment, and here's why.
Wow.
Your personal achievements should shine above all else. People's opinions of you, people's perceptions of you should not matter unless they're judges, in which case that's terrific. You need those. However, your accomplishments should shine above all else.
Wow.
So only the opinions of judges who are overseeing sporting event trophies or trophies for whatever. Those are the only opinions that matter.
Sure.
All right.
Incredible stuff. Listen, with the time that we have left, we have time for it, but we got to move quick here. Lundbin, I need to know.
Let's just sit in silence and appreciate the time we have left.
No.
I was just going to write you a certificate, too. This sucks. You hadn't done anything lame in like 5 minutes, and I was going to write you one, but damn.
Participation for
just participating in what we're doing right now. You're doing such a good job.
Sorry, I ruined it.
Lundbin, I need to know, what is your personal hell? And we're going to create a little torture scenario here live on air for Ian.
Gosh, my personal hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. How about... Yeah, oh god, no, this is scaring me just thinking about it. I am in a room.
Whoa.
And people come in one by one, right? One by one, and they tell me how they have done something terrific, right? And then they leave, and I can't celebrate that in any way.
Whoa.
Right? Some these heroes, champions. They come over to me. They're telling me all these wonderful things they're doing, right?
Yeah.
And I can't thank them. I can't pat them on the back.
Right.
I can't celebrate and jump up and down. I just stonewall their asses.
What about a hearty handshake?
Nothing. I can't do shit.
Wow.
I'm tied up.
This is great.
you're
I
tied
love
up.
this. Ian, you are in a empty, featureless room.
Yeah.
So there's
No
nothing for you to
movies.
get distracted on.
What's up?
You are tied up like the Lindbergh baby.
I don't think we know if the Lindbergh baby was tied up or not.
Probably.
It's a baby. You don't have to tie it up.
Oh,
I
you
assume.
think.
It was a kidnapping. It's
You
probably
assume.
tied up.
You're tied up like the Lindbergh baby, and all your heroes are walking in. The Coen brothers, Kelsey Grammer, all your
Kelsey Grammer's
favorites.
my hero.
The guy who plays the main character in A Serious Man.
Michael
Eddie the
Stuhlbarg.
dog, who actually got more fan mail than any of the characters.
Right, Moose.
Right. That's
Nice.
the actor dog.
That's
Moose.
that's the actor's name. Lundbin.
Well, and then Moose's daughter or son that then became Eddie.
Right.
Why would you not just name character Boost? Why would you make that confusing for the dog?
I don't know. We're gonna have to ask Kelsey Grammer, but Ian, all of them are in there and they're talking about amazing accomplishments that they have, and you can't join in on the conversation. They're all having a conversation. You can't join in. You can't be like,
Well, I can correct them at
You
least.
can't,
right?
no.
I can give
Shit.
them notes. Can't
no,
I?
No.
you're tied up and so is your mouth.
And they're getting certain small facts wrong about dumb shit.
No.
Yeah.
And they have dangling modifiers that I could change, but to
Yeah.
derail the conversation, but I can't.
Yeah. And there's lots of that's what she said opportunities.
No. No. Oh.
And a couple of them even say like, I wish someone could do a Dennis Farina impression right now. And you can't do it because your mouth is tied up.
I want to do a Dennis Farina impression so bad. He's smoking a cigar.
He is, but you can't.
He's always smoking a cigar.
Ian, rate that on your little Ian scale here.
Wow. I think I have to give that one cigarless Dennis Farina. That's how bad it is.
That's awful.
Just Dennis Farina walking around, no cigar.
Wow.
Like an abomination.
If I didn't have a cigar, so sad.
You have been smoking a big ass cigar this whole time.
That's cool, right?
Yeah.
That's been cool.
Actually, that might be why I'm coughing.
No, it's because you're Ash.
I'm ass?
Because you're Ash.
I can't tell. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're saying.
Hey, if it both fits, my brother.
If the dust lingers.
If it fits, it ships FedEx.
Hey, I don't know about you guys, but I just heard the sound of a Hellcat.
What?
Oh, it is.
Try getting me in here.
It's
fucking Hellcat. I'm in a
It's treating
vase.
Ian like litter.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's pawing you a bunch first.
Oh no. Oh, that Hellcat's about to take a big old stinky cat poop. No. And it is not going to clump. Ooh, Ian is clumping, actually. You are clumping.
Ooh, wait. If it passes a certain weight, I gotta give this thing a trophy.
I think this might be the biggest shit.
Wait. Getting
I'm
there.
growing. It's stretching my ass.
Oh, that's the biggest. That's the biggest. I'm sticking this thing in the pile. Yeah, I'm sticking that
Hellcat
in the
has
pile.
won a trophy. Incredible. But that sound of a Hellcat does remind me of improviser and comedian Will Morris. Now, what about you, Lundbin Gorse? Does that remind you of Will Morris, improviser and comedian?
It does, in fact. I heard he is on a team called Shannon that just plays around town whenever they want, which is pretty cool because people got to play one place all the time. They have like an open opportunity, an open invitation for like one theater at a certain time.
But some people are just like ships going port to port,
You better believe it. Some people are just popping in and out wherever they want.
spreading venereal disease,
Yep.
country to country, city to city.
Yep. And other than that, you can find him just being himself at Logan Square Improv.
Wow, okay.
Hey.
Great stuff from improviser and comedian Will Morris. We're big fans.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've only heard good things.
I've heard great things.
he played a lawyer once.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Played a lawyer once.
yeah.
What does that mean?
I had a character that was a lawyer that I thought was funny.
The character that was a
Oh!
lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, God!
Yeah, he does a lot of solo characters.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I couldn't understand. Your accent sucks. I couldn't
Oh, sorry.
understand you.
Bloiber.
Huh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Blumber.
It's a lawyer.
No, I don't know what you're saying there. I can't translate.
All right, Ian. Very quickly, what does that Hellcat remind you of?
Well, I think that Hellcat reminds me of my family on Earth who's struggling to pay off my various debts. And of course, they have resorted to becoming composers, try to raise the funds. Wow. But they're quickly learning that there is no money in live music anymore, especially if it's 17th century,
I think they just like
pure
pointing sticks at people.
orchestra music, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody's a big harpsichord fan anymore. They haven't figured that out. So anyway, help them out by Venmoing my personal Venmo at Hamilchin because they have access to that and that will help them out a lot.
Wow. I wonder if anyone's ever going to do that. If maybe they'll get the real trophy, which is money.
69 cents at a time, everyone.
So true.
Well, of course, you could always email us at netherregionpod@gmail.com. You can find us on the social media hellscape at netherregionpod, and you can skullfuck the like button, finger bang your keyboard to leave a review, and finger blast the rating system across all different podcast apps. I cannot believe I have to say this in front of guests, but I do because we're in hell, as has been established. Of course, you could do all of that. Well, Ian, another podcast here. You're in hell. How are we feeling?
I feel worn out, spread thin like a little bit of butter spread thin over too much bread.
And it's not a trophy, all right? It's not a trophy, but I do want to leave you with one last thing.
London, please.
It is a plaque for the bestest podcast that the Earthlings can hear from hell. There's not many. I understand this might only be the only one, but that means that you guys get this plaque. Again, not a trophy.
Just
Wow.
a plaque.
Ja.
I'll be taking that. Taking this one.
I actually have plenty of plaques.
Well, yeah, look at your gross teeth.
Right. Yeah. And that actually, I noticed that plaque is made out of scraped plaque.
Yep.
David, you better believe it.
Plaque made a plaque. Well, this is fantastic. I'm going to hang this up in the studio. Thank you so much, Lundbin Gorse.
You're so welcome. Well deserved.
And there's only one last thing to say. That's get the hell out of here.